Ronaldo wanted him to stay. Like he gave him the most. I think he gave him 22 assists to just Ronaldo alone that season. 22 for one player. Yeah, that doesn't even include like the goals that he gave to Benzema
and the rest. Yeah, Dima. Yeah.
And then the next year they did the same thing with Di Maria. Di Maria was their best player that year. The only reason why that
did he go to United after that?
Yeah.
Oh, that was their 100-point season too, I believe.
Yeah, and that was the year that Di Maria got man of the match in the Champions League final. Like he was their best player that year, but the only reason why he was overshone was because he gave all of his assists to Ronaldo.
I didn't know that. I thought 2
years in a row they did that. That's insane to me.
Yeah.
Imagine if they still had the two of them now. Although they probably wouldn't be.
Yeah, they're both past their prime though. But I mean, honestly, both teams could use them at this point.
I watched Madrid today. They didn't look bad, dude. Rodrigo and fucking Vinicius are.
Did you guys see what Benzema said about him?
Vinicius?
Yeah, Benzema literally.
Benzema's an idiot. I do not want to know what this is.
I think it was in La Liga, and like Ferland Mendy and Benzema can speak French to each other, right? And so can Courtois.
Yeah.
Courtois and Belgium for some reason.
Vinicius plays on
Belgium or whatever.
Vinicius plays on Ferland's side.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah. And so when they're walking out, Benzema's talking to Mendy in French saying, "Don't pass the ball to Vinicius.
Yeah.
He's playing against us."
I swear to God, he's trying to ruin us.
Yeah, do not give him the ball. And then Ferland Mendy only passed him the ball 3 times the second half compared to 22 times in the first half.
We kind of got to listen to Benzema, dude. He's like fucking, he's a veteran. He's like,
low-key
is Real Madrid.
Other than Lewandowski and I'm trying to think of another one.
If Benzema played in the World Cup, it would have been that would have been a blowout. It already was a blowout.
Yeah.
There's 2 strikers.
Giroud didn't score a single goal in 9 for the entire World Cup.
There's 2 strikers. It's Lewandowski and someone else, and then Benzema is like third. Like goals. I think it's Cavani actually. I think it's Lewandowski, Cavani, and Benzema for like goals every year, and Benzema is like
it'd have
literally
to be Ibra, wouldn't it? Though,
because
Cavani over Ibra.
Cavani in the last 10 years has 250 goals. That's more than everyone else other than Messi and Ronaldo.
Okay.
So I think it was those 3, and Benzema was literally like everyone was talking about Lewandowski and Cavani, but no one was saying anything about Benzema because he had Ronaldo on his team.
Yes, dude.
But dude, he is so good. I don't care what anyone says.
Benzema.
He is so good. Yes.
Yeah.
His movement in the box is unreal. Like the amount of times that he would make a move in the box, take away the defender for Ronaldo to run into a free spot and hit it in. There's literally like 70 goals that Ronaldo scored like that.
Has he ever had any links to the Prem? Benzema.
He had one to United when he was leaving Lyon, and then other than that,
which was in like fucking 2011 or something.
It was the year that Ronaldo went to Real Madrid.
So 10,
2009.
9-10. Okay. Because he left after y'all won the Champions League, right?
That was really good recruiting then, because they got Benzema and.
I think Ronaldo left the year after that. I think he left the year after that because we won in 08.
Oh.
Ronaldo left after 09. He stayed one more year.
Yeah, he stayed one more year after Champions League. Yeah.
Man, I really would not.
You know that Wenger was that close to signing Ronaldo.
We were that close to signing Ibrahimovic too. We were that close to signing every good player that's ever played soccer. We were that close to signing.
No, you weren't that close to signing Ibra. You had Ibra there for a trial, and Wenger said, "No, you're not good enough."
No. Ibra said, "I don't do." Ibra said,
"I don't do trials." Yeah, that's right.
That's what it was. And we were like, "Well, we're gonna have to see you play." And he was like, "Well, fuck you." Like, I'm Ibra.
Yeah.
Which then again, why would you ask him to come if you haven't already seen him play?
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, but it's the same thing that United did with Martinelli, and then Arsenal did with him, and then they finally signed him.
That's how Ajax and Juventus. It's like 2 very good clubs.
That's how it
you have to try out for us.
That's how it used to be, though.
Wait, I thought he was at Malmo, and then he went to Ajax.
Malmo, Ajax, then Juventus, yeah.
But was he going from Juventus to Arsenal? Or
he was young, dude. I don't remember.
It might have been Ajax to Arsenal, actually.
It might have been. I think it was before he got signed by Juve.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, like, I don't know. That's just like nowadays people just pull the trigger on people. Like in the olden days, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that at all. Like, I don't know.
Well, what teams in England used to do is So Ethan's here in Irondale, right? And I'm over in Hoover. If I had a club over in Hoover that was a bigger club than Ethan's club over here in Fulhamdale or Irondale, right? Anyway, say I had 3 players that lived 2 minutes away from Ethan's stadium, right? But they were 20 minutes away from mine.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's a rule that you can only take players within 15 minutes of your stadium. What? So what?
It's all homegrown, literally.
When was this?
So this still happens now. This is how United got Ryan Giggs. This is how they got Beckham. This is how they get like Rashford and Lingard and I think Greenwood all came from like the same like grassroots club. So what they do is they send you they're basically like, we own these players because they signed them to their academy, but we're going to loan them or give them to you, and then when they're 15, when they can sign like an actual like reserve contract, then you have to give us to them, or you have to give us them, and we'll give you like their fees to be on their team for this many years, and then all these teams have all these great ass players in their academies that they don't technically own because the bigger clubs sent them there. Happens all the time. It's still happening today. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
That's how. And then like I didn't know that until I was talking to a guy at work who's like he's from Birmingham. He's a giant Birmingham City fan, and he was telling me that like
so Man U Academy has charter academies basically.
Like Chelsea does it. Arsenal used to do it. I don't think Arsenal.
Man U Academy has like scouts per se in those smaller clubs.
Yeah. So like
okay, cool.
There was a guy who he's friends with who. So Birmingham and Manchester in England aren't that far apart, but it's still out of the zone of Manchester being able to get that kid from Birmingham. Right. So what Manchester would do then, there's a club in the middle, they would tell that kid, you're going to this club. You can
technically be within inside of our parameters.
Yes, exactly. So that's what they do now. And like what United just did with that Charlie McNeil kid, that's what they did with Ryan Giggs.
Okay, yeah, the exact same thing.
Yeah, the exact same thing is what they do with Ryan
Giggs.
He's
unreal too, dude. How old is he?
He's 16. And
so
he's on their
2 years
he's
we'll
on
see
the
him.
under 18, and his first game he got 2 goals and an assist.
He'll be on under 23s next year, and then
probably yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll see him premiere at 18, 19.
Maybe.
And then Greenwood will already be established. I'm liking what's happening.
Yeah,
that's good. Garner and Levitt coming back from loan too after this year. That's going to be decent.
Yeah, I've tried to watch him.
Got a goal and an assist for Rio Avenue this past weekend.
Really?
He did. So I thought he'd leave and turn up, dude.
Yeah, but fuck, I don't know.
Chong's been doing well with Werder Bremen.
Chong has been doing
phenomenal
at Werder Bremen, dude.
Chuck up Dan James instead. I see that.
Yeah.
Fuck Dan
James. What's his face? Is
Harvey
Dan
Barnes.
James with the fucking shoulder pain.
Harvey Barnes
scored in the second minute, dude.
Yeah.
Harvey Barnes not Dan James,
Dan James.
No, he's not, dude.
Harvey Barnes is Dan James.
You wish Dan James was Harvey Barnes. You do. Dude, Dan James or Harvey Barnes, dude. Right now, man, who would you rather have? Lie into the mic.
Yeah.
Daniel Barnes.
All right, dude.
Daniel Barnes.
Okay.
No, I'm just messing around. I mean, I definitely want Harvey
Barnes. No, I'm just playing.
I mean, Dan James is all right.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He
literally
just runs into defenders.
It was 2 years ago though, y'all were like, yo,
last year.
It was last year. Y'all were picking this motherfucker
up. He sold me a dream, Palmer. If you watch his highlight reel from Swansea 2 seasons ago, you look at him, you're like, wow, this kid is good. I swear to you.
Fast as fuck.
He's got wheels.
He's fast as fuck.
That's all that's in the highlights.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's him just literally just kicking it long, running past them, and then shooting it.
And he's like, what, 5'7"?
He's pretty short.
He's short. Small guy. But just learn a step over, and then you're fine. But no.
Dude, even a
not
shoulder
Dan James.
man.
Does nobody realize
not
that
Dan.
At United? They're like, okay, maybe if we teach this guy.
He's got Martial, Rashford, Greenwood, anybody else who has 5-star skill moves, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah, Pogba,
Paul,
Bruno on a good day.
Spend 1 week with Paul Pogba.
Paul, please take Dan James aside and be like, listen, man. This is how you do a shoulder feint. You do it every single game.
He
5
could be
times.
so good. He could be so good.
Yeah. Paul, when you hear this,
Paul, I know you're gonna hear this.
Avid listener, Paul Pogba.
Paul Pogba, please help Dan James.
I mean, but that's the only thing separating him from being a top tier winger in the league is
literally
ball
a shoulder
control.
feint.
Yeah, shoulder feint. But you can't depend on just running past people your whole life. Yeah, you're fast, but figure out a way to enhance that.
Or if you're running fast and you're gonna run past people, don't do it into the middle where there's 4 other defenders waiting for you to run into them. That's all I ask. If you're going down the line and you cross it in, I can respect that way more than you just running into someone.
He's just too fast, man. He can't think. He can't think fast enough.
Dude, literally, I think that's what it is. He's like, I got the ball. I got to run. Oh, shit, there's someone there.
Right.
That's literally all he does.
He sold us a lie, man.
Yeah, he sold me a dream, and it was a lie.
What are the games this upcoming week?
That's what I'm saying. We got.
Dude, there are some hot games this weekend.
We got Arsenal and
Wolves, right?
No, yeah,
Wolves?
sure. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck this is. This is not. I'm trying to do like next week, not 3 weeks from now.
So this weekend
we play Aston Villa. Yeah, we play Villa.
Yeah. So this weekend
plays Villa. That's
Liverpool.
Really good game.
Southampton and Newcastle
City.
on Friday will be a good game.
That will be a good game.
Everton and United at 6:30. Hopefully that's a good game.
That's the game of the day. All the other ones after that suck. Crystal Palace and Leeds might be a high scoring game. Chelsea and Sheffield I think will be a low scoring game.
Fulham are sort of in form, so that might be an okay game against West Ham.
Are they though?
No, but
are they though?
They're coming off a win against the worst team in the Prem.
Yeah,
that's in form.
West Brom.
We're in form then. Man U's in form.
Technically, no, we're not.
Oh yeah, Fulham's in form. We're not.
I was like, wait, what? We're literally
so far away from form.
Well, West Ham is absolutely in form though, for sure.
Leicester Wolves will be a good game. City Liverpool will be a good game, and Arsenal Aston Villa will be a good game. So.
Oh damn! Sunday is lit.
Sunday's
and
Sunday's
West
big
Brom
time.
and Spurs in the morning, so that's solid.
Yeah,
it's a solid day.
I just hope Spurs can fuck up.
Yeah, I doubt it against West Brom.
Yeah,
that could be an upset. I could see that being an upset.
Okay, Southampton are 5th in the league right now. Are we just going to ignore that?
That's the world we're living in.
And they're playing Newcastle, and they'll probably catch a dub there because Newcastle haven't been too great this season.
Yes, they have, though.
Really?
They haven't been awful.
The 4-4-2?
I've got two players, yeah. I've got two of their players. I mean, they're not particularly... They haven't been shut out, Newcastle. I think they've been shut out one time by Brighton, but they're consistently putting points on the board. Because Wilson has a goal every game.
Yeah, I was going to say, because Callum Wilson's... resurrecting the club.
I think there was only 2 games, maybe even one he hasn't scored yet. Or he hasn't scored.
Is St. Maximum, is he putting up any points?
No, he'll dribble the entire team. He's good for pulling the entire team to him to open space for everybody else. From what I'm gathering, that's how Bruce is using him. Just pull everybody to you because he just like carnival tricks everybody for fun. Just like jukes at 3 people out and then delivers the ball away. Murphy is the winger that's been doing well lately.
Really?
Newcastle. He's been doing really well. And then there was another winger that was doing good too.
I had Miggy.
Fraser. Fraser's been doing well.
Again? Man, he was good like 3 years ago.
He's being subbed on, but he's assisting every time he comes on.
Good for him.
Yeah, I'm happy for him.
He was linked to some big moves. He was linked to Arsenal for at least a summer.
That'd be a decent move.
I don't know. Not anymore. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, we got Crystal Palace and Leeds. Crystal Palace are they're in the top 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say that might be a high. I think that might be like a 2-2, 2-3 game. Both teams are gonna score though.
Yeah, I don't know. Crystal Palace you could say that some games, in other games you're like, dude, they're never gonna score.
Yeah.
And unless Saha wants to play, Crystal Palace aren't scoring. It's literally all it is.
West Ham are looking snazzy in a 5-back this year. I think they're going to beat Fulham, and I think they're going to have a better year than we thought they would after the beginning.
Well, yeah, dude. I almost had West Ham in my relegation zone. If I was going to be a betting man at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, that's where they were last year.
I think I had West Brom, Fulham, and I think I said West Ham will be in that.
You said Southampton, I think, too. Maybe that was me.
Well, they bought Theo Walcott, dude. They're good now. They're set
he's
now,
assisting.
dog.
He's doing well.
He actually is putting up points. It's weird. I'm not going to pick him up.
Well, I mean, he would be a decent pick though for some people who do have shit people. He's actually putting up points. Ward Prowse, I drafted him, let him go. Who has him now?
Joseph
got 2 goals and an assist.
And he scored against me.
He's got 5 goals in the past. Yeah.
What?
He's got 5 goal assists in the past 2 games. And I drafted him because I thought he would be doing that. And then at the beginning of the year, I was like, this guy is shitting on me. I had to get rid of him. I should have kept him, though. Joe, if you want to give him back.
See, that's again, Southampton, Crystal Palace, they're going to look so good some games, and other games you're going to be like, they are awful. I guess you could say the same thing about United and Arsenal.
You could say the same thing
about Spurs, City,
Spurs are like that's kind of like iconic Spurs, dude.
Spurs has
Spurs are